I'm also proud to be here with the next United States Senator, Daniel Manjardo. One of the main reasons I'm standing here today as your governor, so now you can either blame him or you can appreciate it. But one of the main reasons I'm here is because Daniel stepped up and agreed to run for lieutenant governor with me on our ticket. And he brought an energy to this ticket that's second to none, I can tell you that. When we decided to get together, we shook hands, he looked at me and he said, "I hope you can keep up with me." And I said, "Watch me." But together we crisscrossed this state and we won that election in good form. And a good part of it was because he stepped up and teamed up with me. And I'll tell you, not only was he a good candidate, he's been a great lieutenant governor. He has demonstrated some real leadership in some very critical areas. I mean, he's helped me generally on a lot of issues, but he has also zeroed in the healthcare area, which is so important to all of us, in the e-health area. He's been a pioneer, not really just in Kentucky, but all across this country in e-health technology. And he's shown leadership in that time and time again, and because of that, I think Kentucky's going to be able to move ahead and be ahead of a lot of the other states when it comes to developing and implementing an e-health strategy for our state. He also stepped up very early on and really started creating a different kind of tourism in this state that we call adventure tourism. It's outdoor tourism. It is taking advantage of one of our best natural assets, and that's the beauty of this state. From the mountains of eastern Kentucky to the lakes of western Kentucky to all of the beautiful area up here in northern Kentucky and southern Kentucky. We've got lakes, we've got farmland, you name it, we've got it in Kentucky. And we want to attract people to come here and appreciate it and spend their money. And we have been working hard on that. My wife Jane and Daniel teamed up on the adventure tourism effort, and it is going great. And it is going to show a lot of results in the very near future as we bring more people into this state. Daniel is ready to go and show some leadership in another place that needs some real leadership right now, and that's in the United States Senate. Tough. And there aren't any easy answers to a lot of this stuff, particularly health care. And I'm the first one to tell you that I'm not an expert in it, but I know somebody who is, and that's Daniel Manjardo. If there was ever a time when we need that expertise in the United States Senate, it is right now. We've got almost 40 million Americans without any health care coverage. Somebody asked me the other day, are you for this or you for that? All these little technical things they want to talk about, and I said, look, I'm not an expert, but I do know a couple of things about health care. Number one, we got too many Americans and too many Kentuckians that don't have it.
That's right.
And number two, there are too many people who can't afford it. So we've got to provide more access to our people for health care, and we've got to start holding the cost down, or none of us will be able to afford it in the future. So I am so confident that when we send Daniel to Washington, he is going to dig in and he is going to help us resolve that and many other issues there. So let's make sure that we get out here in this primary and do what we need to do to turn him into the Democratic nominee. And then next fall, I think there's a fellow that is expected to be the Republican nominee that used to be a Democrat, as I understand it. And we're going to defeat him too if he happens to be their nominee. Nice guy, but this guy will make a better United States Senator.